I am a huge John Carpenter fan. I think there's a lot of people out there like me who just love his films. They are something so wonderful about them. They're inventive, they're well made. He has a fantastic knack for just telling stories. You know, there's very little fat on his films mostly. And I was super excited to get In the Mouth of Madness on 4K from Arrow Video, because anything I can pick up in 4K from John Carpenter, I'm absolutely going to do it. And this is, for me, the last great John Carpenter film. Not to say that I don't like some of his later films, I do, but for me, this is the last one that really just nails it. And it's such a wonderfully inventive tale, and something that when I go back to, I'm always marvelled at the storytelling, at the editing, the way the horror builds, the way the repetition comes through the film is terrific. And it's all about best-selling author Sutter Cane, who has vanished. And they bring in insurance investigator John Trent, played by Sam Neill, to try and find this man, because he has a new book coming out, In the Mouth of Madness, and they need that because the publishing business is relying on this.
You sure you want me to go? See, I'm not suggesting that you're lying, that you're about to file a fraudulent claim, but forgive me if this sounds a little bit like bullshit to me.
And as he tries to track him down, he discovers this nightmarish reality in a fictional town, and it really blurs the line between truth, life, fiction. And as Trent enters the world of Hobbs End, he realises that Cane's work might not just scare readers, it might be willing to rewrite the world itself. It's a part detective story, it's part cosmic horror descent, a little bit of Lovecraftian horror thrown in there as well. In the Mouth of Madness is John Carpenter's final great masterpiece, a deliriously fantastic puzzle that comes together in a wonderful fashion and rounds out his apocalyptic trilogy.
I'm not insane. You hear me? I'm not insane!
There's several things that I love about In the Mouth of Madness. I've spoken about the editing a little bit, the way the story is put together, starting at the end, going back to how the world became so crazed and twisted, the little moments of normality that are broken with this really absurd, out there violence, the trek into Hobbs End, the way the editing is constantly repetition, like the person riding the bike down the street, how these things constantly happen, but just morph every time into something a little bit weirder, a little bit different. The journey into madness itself that John Trent goes through is one of the most captivating turns I've seen in a Carpenter movie. And because you get Sam Neill in the main role, he really brings a lot of gravitas to it. He's a cocky character, someone that always gets his man. He is absolutely sure that this is a publicity stunt. There's something kind of going on, and he's going to get to the bottom of it, because once he gets his teeth into something, he won't stop until he discovers what's going on. And he is always seeing the angles, always seeing who is playing who and trying to figure it out. Not for one moment thinking that this could be real. It's too absurd, it's too out there, too horrific and strange. But it might just be something truly terrifying. If you look at In the Mouth of Madness today as how it feels relevant, I think with all the conspiracies, with all fiction rewriting public reality, you can see how the world has moved into the world of In the Mouth of Madness, how there's articles, there's videos, there's newspapers that almost try to reshape what has happened. And you can see within the film, and there's several aspects that are truly wonderful. The spiralling, nightmarish world that we're in. We're in a movie called In the Mouth of Madness, where there's a book called In the Mouth of Madness, which then relates to a film called In the Mouth of Madness, in which our main character of John Trent, who is just investigating this, finds himself being written into the book, who finds himself becoming the star of the movie, who finds himself in a movie theatre at the end, watching himself go through what he has already lived. And when I talk about Sam Neill's performance, this is like a pinnacle moment where it really clicks for him. the absurdity and the absolute horror of what is going on, and it's just encapsulated perfectly in that performance of maniacal laughter which turns into crime. There are many moments of Carpenter throughout this film where you just see his sense of humour coming to the forefront. There's a wonderful moment where he's just like, did I ever tell you my favourite colour is blue? And when Trent wakes up from a nightmare, everything is just tinted blue, and it's absurd, it's silly, and you can see how it just plays with someone's grasp on reality. The lurch into Hobbes' end, the fictional world within Sutter Cane's books, as he starts to see various elements of the various books come to life, as he's with Cane's editor and they kind of form a relationship and realise that they are now part of this fictional world. They've travelled from reality into the fictional world and are now becoming characters within his books. It's wonderful. And then you have Jürgen Prochnow, who turns up as Cane.
You are what I write.
And again, there is a wonderful gravitas and maleficence about this character. He feels demonic. He feels very much like a devil. He feels like he's in control of this anarchy that's going on and revelling within it. In the Mouth of Madness is a terrific film. It's one of the best Carpenter films. I think it's obviously one of the ones it's regarded as his last great masterpiece. This transfer is from a brand new 4K and I absolutely loved it. It was approved by the cinematographer. It's got amazing detail, grain. I watched it on my big projector and I just absolutely loved it. It's a film that I'm very familiar with. The score was great. I even love the kind of rocky soundtrack that goes with this. Is it ill-fitting? Yes. But then nothing in this movie truly fits together anyway. So it works within that context and it just sounds amazing in this in the 5.1, which was terrific. I had so much fun revisiting In the Mouth of Madness. It's an absolute joy of a film. It's a trippy film. It's one that you can just sit back, relax, and try not to be driven insane by the illogical nature of everything that's going on. What an absolutely terrific presentation. Possibly going to be one of my favourite discs of the year, simply because of my love for the movie and the presentation that it's given. I'd love to know your thoughts on In the Mouth of Madness. Do you rate it up there as one of Carpenter's best? Do you not like it? I'd love to know either way. Let me know in the comment box below. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership programme and manvfilm.com. Always in which you can support. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.